So I learned something about mowing grass. It doesn't care, and neither do I. Seriously, what I was waiting on is this stuff right here. It matured good, and it has. So I can run down through here with a bush hog and knock this down. That's a turnip salad. Gets a little variation of every year's seed. Established. House bugs, I don't know, maybe a couple, maybe 2 or 3. People want an update. There's a few around somewhere. You check out one in the middle, be sure it's a laying queen, and it's a... Yeah, do sting me on it, Mia. Please. Beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah. So, people been wanting an update. There it is. She's talking to the camera. House bugs, little fruit security. Oh, right on the cheek, thank you. Some of them a little nicer than others, as you can see. That's a bunch of field bees right there. Things happen. Ooh, you persimmon. Work on the little old apitoxin immunity today. Need it. I thought about weed eating one this evening, so I'll get a little dose. There's you another nice little stack. Might be a little honey in it. The Farm Queen cutout video I done, that's one of her something others. Granddaughters, great-granddaughters, or great-granddaughters, great-great-granddaughters or something. And this was a swarm I got that was hanging right there earlier this year. Little apple grafting. This was, where's the old stump at? Shoot. Will I be able to find it even? Here. This one died. I grafted a granddaddy's pear onto it, and the thing probably caught a bug and dropped dead. Anyway, the roots are still kicking. Here's some of its rootstock. Grafted a little on that. That's a gold rush twig somebody sent me. I think. Potentially a Honeycrisp, I don't know. Just a little something to do. Let's see, bugs, the Farm Queen's granddaughter, great-granddaughter, whatever she was. This is some of them offsprings. Let's see. I split that thing 5 ways, was it? All these little single deeps. This one, that one, and this one right here are all sisters. This is a swarm I done a live video on Facebook of. Got up here with a bucket. With the in the bucket of the tractor on the front end loader. It's up there somewhere. Got them down. That middle, is that the middle one? Middle hive through a swarm. Oh, don't sting me in the hat. Come on, would you? Please. That's how you do that. You get a little of that. This one right here ain't no angel. Particularly this time of year when the flow eases up, they get interesting. So yeah, when one stings you like that, you crush her thorax and pinch her on the ground so that she'll get out of your face because they'll keep flying and hitting you. And you don't know whether it's another one that's intact or not. Another interesting little queen there. Throws chocolate bees. Don't know anything about survival yet. She's quite the thing, really. Y'all want an update? I ain't even keeping count. I don't know how many of them I got here at the house. One of these is a dud. That one's good. Probably take it up there for sour. Matter of fact, I'll take a whole lot of them up yonder for sourwood honey, and then bring them back home and feed them pollen substitute this fall. The nutrition thing, I think, is the other corner of the winter survival deal. So I'm gonna feed them pollen substitute all the way up into the early winter. Thin syrup and try to keep some younger bee populations. That's what it is. Gots to be the other part. Anybody else been counting? That one's a dud. I got it marked as such. Laying worker or something probably in there by now. The rest of these are good. That contraption, I got a call last November 29th. Strange mess. Good day as a strange occasion. Woman called me and claimed her husband cut through them things and come in the house with bees glued to him, stinging him, and wanted me to come get the bee tree. So, well, that's right, I got a Zoom. I'm used to not having a Zoom. Wanted me to come get the bee tree. So I did. I cut up most of that tree for him. Cut up most of their tree in the little firewood lengths and cut that thing and tacked that plywood on both ends. See if I can get away with. I had that plugged with grass and they opened it up and I finished opening it up for them. Tacked that plywood on the ends. That's what I used on a previous one the other year, if you remember. It's in a video somewhere. Brought it home. Went over and done that November the 29th. Never got stung. Interestingly. Chainsaw and everything. I cut this entrance in there for them. Had it laying on its side. Over towards the left, that hole's on the bottom. That was the entrance I cut for them when I brought them here. And, so I stood it up this spring, fixed that little deal on top of it, and stacked supers on it. I've seen her one time. The little bees are kind of have an attitude, but they're workable. Of course, now that I've handled bees so much, it's like now I've been stung how many times? Twice upside the head and once right there, and you know, you just take it and go. That's just part of life, right? Immunity's pretty strong. So anyway, I stood it up and supered it, and I don't know whether I'll take a thing through the winter or not. Might. I could take full box splits off that thing later and put her tail back down in the bottom and feed them or something. If she's up there, I may just go and exclude her and cut the wax out sometime, do away with that thing. It is neat. That's neat. The little old legal peeps, so I ain't too crazy about it. That's the way that is. These are 4 splits from on up the hill. I got up yonder and had virgin queens going everywhere. What got me started, I saw one made a split or something other, and then got to opening cells. You know, went to pinch queen cells, you know, so you wouldn't have but one. So they wouldn't get swarm happy, and virgin queens started running out of them. So I had that terrible predicament. I had virgin queens going everywhere up there, so Made all kind of splits up there and then brought 4 home, and I think this is a 4-way success. Did any of them even fail? I don't think so. So I got them pretty much facing north, south, east, and west right here. Around this little walnut tree and left them alone. That's a kind of strong one. You keeping count? I ain't. I don't know how many bees I got here. I know I got in the 80s, colonies in the 80s. Sold some this spring in the 80s, maybe 90s, pretty much 80s. I got enough feeders, frame feeders for 120. I may split them up to somewhere around there before it's all said and done this year. I feel like it. And try to, I don't know, when or whatever. Whatever I take up yonder for the sourwood will be so fat that you can split any of them and gamble on them. This is a swarm I got a call. I was coming back home. Oh, I'm back yonder sometime, April the what, 18th or something. April or something. Went and got that out of somebody's yard. They're not very nice. You mess around right. Matter of fact, you most of the time walk through right there and catch you one. Of course, there again, it's that time of year. You get a bunch of lazy field bees laying around. They'll eat your tail up if they're even remotely prone to it, because these boxes are kind of full. Yeah, just a couple bugs. Figured people thought I was dead or something, and just to be ashamed to prove them right, wouldn't it? Yeah, mow the grass one of these days. Plenty of clovers had a chance to seed out. It's plumb tickled if I am. Alright, that won't be long. Doesn't hurt my feelings. This has been one of the coolest late winters, coldest in springs I've noticed. And the Mediterranean heather has liked it. That stuff likes that kind of weather. See that? It's thick. That'll bloom nicely this coming January. Or whenever it is. January and February it blooms. Interesting little stuff. House bug update. Late goldenrod getting with it. That one blooms about September, October. Here's the early varieties picking up pretty decent. That blooms about July something, July, August. That'll be right nice. Guess I should mow the place. Oh, I forgot something. It's green under there.